Today I'm going to show you something that most job applicants never see. How your resume actually looks like on the other side. Not how you designed it, not how it looks like on your laptop, not how it looks like on a piece of paper, but how the recruiter actually receives it, what the ATS system scores, and what the hiring manager actually thinks before passing it on to the next person. Today we will solve and improve your PDF by 10x, all with the help of AI. And by the end of this video, your chances of getting hired has improved by 90% because now your resume PDF will stand out amongst all your other peers, amongst all other job applicants. So here's what nobody tells you. When you're applying for a job, your resume first goes to an ATS, an applicant tracking system. This helps recruiters like us to keep track of which candidates are good, qualified, and which one to hire. For every applicant that arrives, the ATS already has a system to detect whether you're good and have relevant skills or not. If you have custom fonts, custom embeds inside your PDF resume, that means the ATS system won't be able to track your skills, your capabilities, your caliber, and won't flag you as important for the recruiter to review. If you have the relevant candidates and your application has gone through to the next step, the recruiter will now review your resume. Now, once you've gone through, you need to make sure that you're using the right fonts so that the recruiter is able to download this and view it on their machine. If it's not viewable, it gets scrambled into different objects and becomes completely unreadable or uncorrupted file. I've reviewed more than 1,000 applicants in my 10-year history of recruiting people. The hardest part is when we actually find good candidates, but their CV is just unreadable. Even though they have enough skills, we start to question, how can they not have the skill necessary to edit a presentable PDF? Now, most of these problems will just take 10 minutes to fix. So I'm going to do it right now live so you can see exactly what I do, how I do it, and how to improve your CV so that you can get hired easier. Now, this is the tool I use. It's called PDFelement by Wondershare. I've been using Wondershare for a while now, especially to edit most of my videos. And PDFelement is a new product by them that allows us to edit PDFs with super simplicity. It's available on Windows, it's available on Mac. Just hit download, press it, and let's install it. So here's my resume. Look how it looks like. It's pretty clean, it's very readable, but look what happens when I try to edit it. A spelling error now fixed. You saw that I could edit the PDF directly from this platform. And in most PDF document tools, you just can't. You have to bring it back to your Word document, you have to make the changes, and then export it again to a PDF file. But this makes it super simple for you to drag around components or even adjust. For example, if I'm still working in this company or if the company has already completed, I can just adjust the end date. And notice something, it actually matches the font automatically because we do not want a whole document with different fonts on every different page. We want consistency. And this tool, PDFelement, is able to detect which font you're using and allows you to replace the content as you go along with it. I can also select the text and just change the font size. If I want to emphasize on this particular topic, I can drag it around. I can increase the width, the dimensions. I can change the heading, everything. This whole PDF editor feels like editing a Word document. We don't have to go round trip. We don't have to change any layout, nothing. Now you should be able to edit your resume and convert it at any point of time without going back and forth and finding where your original source file is. And the second fix is the content. Because most of you have worked on this document so much that you're blind to see all the errors it actually has. The quick fix is actually to select the text, press AI option and do grammar check. Press check and the AI analyzes if there was any issues. Copy the part you want to fix and just paste it into place. It also checks for grammar issues so you can fix it on the go. You're missing a heading, you can just press add text and write whatever you want on the PDF. You can make it a bit bold. You can make the font size a bit bigger. You can change the font and customize it however you like. I'm going to show you how to improve it a little bit further. I'm going to select a text. I'm going to try again to grammar check. Press check and it will start to analyze. So here it has identified a few changes. For example, change sourcing to source to maintain past consistency. our other tasks were all in past tense, but over here, we only used present tense. So we're going to change sourcing into sourced. Change 3D print to 3D printed. Change method to methods. And add a period at the end of the first bullet point. That's how we can improve it. And if you want to make it even simpler, you can just copy all the changes recommended and press paste here. The one feature I actually use the most is the AI feature to rewrite the heading. Here it has given us a simple recommendation. Results-oriented business and technology leader, 8 years of experience, $1 million, 2 times MOM growth. I like all the options, so we're just going to press replace original text. And just like that, the introduction in your CV has been highly optimized for this job. Then we can just select the optimized text and improve the font size to make it super visible. And just like that, it works just like magic and the introduction part of your CV is fully optimized. But we're going to customize it even further. We're going to press the AI toolbar on top. We're going to tell the AI chatbot, please customize this CV, remove any components not necessary, and I want it to be super tailored for this one job that I'm applying for. The job description is below. Okay, we're going to go back to our job requirements and just copy the job description and paste it into PDFelement. Here we have received the full brief from the PDFelement AI agent. Here we need to improve our CV and emphasize a few things. One is technical operations management. In the job description of pay okay, we're supposed to change a few things. So here we are recommended to highlight our experience maintaining Superbase and running end-to-end automations. Just add that real quick. Perfect. Here paste in a few keywords like our database skills using JavaScript, React, and MongoDB that's super relevant for the job. We need to add somewhere here about client communications. Okay, here we need to also add about handling incident responses. So now we have everything we need. We have the perfect CV for the perfect job. It has all the keywords and is super customized for the job that we're actually applying for. Now the most important part is to submit our application. Our PDF sizes can go all the way from 5 MB to 5 GB. Sometimes we include videos, images that's super large, and we need to compress it to make sure that it can fit inside the job application portal's file limit. It's usually around 5 MB, so we need to compress our PDF before actually submitting it. Here we can just export it simply by pressing Share PDF and press Save. Simple as that. Alternatively, we can also upload to a PDF cloud, so that way we can share a link with all our job applicants. We can also press this button and upload it to cloud. This way we can share one simple link with all our recruiters. Here we also have options to compress the image to reduce the file size and combine it if we have another portfolio that we want to fix along with this main website. Before sending out the resume to potential recruiters, I usually like to ask the AI to draft a simple cover letter and also an email introduction to introduce myself and why I'm perfect for the job. I'm going to attach the cover letter later with this PDF and I'm going to send the email separately. So I want 2 different outputs. Hit send and you have your whole cover letter. Here you can see the quality. I'm writing to express my interest at your company with 8 years of experience and is super tailored to my experience from my CV. It understands me because it uses this whole PDF document as a RAG interface to fetch data and to customize the emails. Now let's say we would like to add our cover letter to this CV. What I would do is I'll press Tools, Combine, add an existing cover letter document. It looks just like this. Press Apply and now we get to see a cover letter from Boston University. But I noticed that some of the text here can be selected, but some of them cannot. They come as an image and it's super hard to edit an image or even extract the text. So what we're going to do is just scroll down, press Tools, OCR area, and just select the whole section. Press Recognize. And now we can easily select the text, modify them, and also enhance how easily we can edit them. We can take a few of these components from the cover letter like these, press Delete, take the section that we like, drag them around, scale them up, move things around, increase the font size, and that's how we can use the best quality of cover letters for ourselves. just by simple drag and drop and using the OCR no scan. Another cool feature is if you're applying for international companies, I like to use this translate feature. We can choose a different language at which we're applying. For example, if I'm applying to Germany, I can just customize this, copy the results, and paste it to my PDF. Just as simple as that, and now we can apply to different countries, different continents for remote work, super easy. Now, most of you do not know this, but whenever we share a CV, we share sensitive information about us. We share our name, we share our email, our phone numbers. Sometimes I have seen their date of birth, their personal identification number, and all these are sensitive information to share even with your potential employer. That's why we need to protect our data at all costs. Usually, I just press protect and press smart redact. Here, we can customize it based on the country. For example, United States. We can do GDPR, sensitive information, financial documents, legal documents, or medical documents. GDPR and sensitive data is more than important. And just press analyze, and it will just tell you which components to redact. Here we see all the results. For example, when I say 110K, 82K, the phone number, LinkedIn, GitHub, $1 million deals, which year it was handled, all these are sensitive information. Some information, like for example, the phone number, and the company's sales value and the startup fundraising value. So all these are important information for me to redact. Once it's already selected, just press apply. And now all this information are hidden from plain sight. This way, we can keep our information private unless the person is actually interested to working with us for the long term. This is a super smart way to hide all your personal information. Now we have everything we need. We're just going to press download, press save, and we apply for our first job. We're going to go back to our job portal, press apply, and upload our resume for an AI to analyze. This is an example of a job application document. Once you have received it, your future employer is usually going to ask you to sign the document. Now I know there's a lot of tools out there, but we need to make sure that our signature is handled with care and not uploaded to some shady websites. That's why I always press protect, sign document, insert the signature, and press new digital ID. This way it's going to take all the information and create a digital signature. Create a password. And here you see it does not look like a normal signature, but it's actually a digital signature. Press save. Here we can see that our document has been signed with a digital signature and even has a timestamp when it was signed on. This is super secure and adds legitimacy towards the document. This is digitally certified to be a legal signature and is valid in many jurisdictions and countries. Here's what I want you to leave with. You don't need a perfect CV to apply for any job. All you need is a CV and make minor changes to it. You can change the fonts, you can change the text, you can change the language, you can redact the information, you can add your signature and customize it just for the job that you are applying. All this is super simple. You don't need 10 tools. You don't need 4 different subscriptions. It's just one tool called Wondershare PDFelement. Has the AI pre-built inside. Allows you to customize your CV with a few clicks and a few instructions. You don't have to overpay for Adobe or like mix in your AI somewhere and then integrate it and reformat it and make the whole thing more complicated than what it actually is. This whole process took less than 10 minutes and is super easy to do. Just remember to customize your job application CV before sending it out for any job applications or for any recruiter, because you need to make sure that you speak their language and it has all the keywords that they're actually looking for. The download link for PDFelement is in the description below. It's a free version which you can try out first before you actually commit to the fully AI paid version. It's a fraction of the cost of what Adobe actually charges. Now I've actually made another document for you, which is a list of all the prompts I have used and how I actually customize CVs for particular job applications. If you want that access, the access is in the link in the description below. It's completely free. Like and subscribe because I build content about AI and automation every single day.